I'm starting to enjoy it for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I think like this is the short version of our convo that we did have, bro. Just why not put yourself in a position for that yes that can take you over the top. When you already took the million no's, you already took the 100 the no's. It's just putting yourself in position that one yes could be there,
Yeah, but niggas be
and that can be
scared.
take you to the. But it's like, what are you scared of success?
Nah, it's not that, bro. Like I said before, bro, like we can't ignore the emotional trauma that was instilled in us since young, bro. Where we from? We from small cities that a lot of violence and like, you know what I'm saying? And I say that to say like, bro, niggas be scared of disappointment. Niggas be so tired of like, I know I don't want to show up for somebody to already tell me or somebody else to tell me that I'm not good enough, right? Like, and that's a real conversation. That's a real, that's real, a real feeling. So I'm not saying that you can't get the yes, but bro, that's a different level of emotional baggage that you gotta clean up.
And I do think that it stems from where we're from. I'm from DC, from Baltimore, but I think for me, it's relearning.
Yeah,
that,
for sure.
That shit don't matter. Like in reality, to me, going to this event, right? I say one music fest. Say I go to one music fest and I didn't get any artist interviews. Unfortunately, fortunate enough I did. But if I didn't, of course I'm gonna feel like shit because I didn't get those artist interviews. But I know that my time wasn't wasted because I'm still back there connecting with the people who put the festivals on. I'm still connecting with the Big Facts podcast. I'm still connecting with people you introduced me to. I'm still connected with the Live Nations of the world. I'm still connected with the managers of the world that when they go on tour and they need media and they come to Baltimore, they come to DC, or if I'm in the city that they in, that maybe we can do an interview later. I'm not afraid of that feeling anymore. It's gonna happen. It's just like you dating a new girl for the first time. You're nervous before you do that thing. You don't want to go. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to bust quick, but you do it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think and I guess I'm just playing devil's advocate. I think I agree with you. However, you gotta understand that like a lot of times the advice that we give is from the things that the knowledge that we've learned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And I always say this, like I fight for the people that's ignorant. Because I was ignorant too, and I'm still ignorant about some things. I say all that to say, I feel like, bro, you've been doing this for 10 plus years, bro.
Yeah.
You've been in this game for a long time, and you learned a lot through it. We have to understand that not everybody has the knowledge that we have, right? So even if you think that I'm this biggest podcast, whoever, right?
Yeah.
It's still some things that I didn't learn yet, right? So to you, it's like, bro, like, just go in there, bro. You've experienced that. And make a long story short, what I'm saying is, because you have that knowledge, now to get the interview, that's not just your only job for going, that's not your only goal for going to one music fest.
Right.
Because I haven't experienced these things, my only goal be to get the interview.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's why I told Jay to always big her up for this, because like, again, these are things that you probably been learned. I'll never forget, I told Jay, like, yo, like, damn, bro, you was one of the weirdos type shit. You feel me? Because I got your number and like you ain't do the interview with me. And she broke it down so clear for me to see. I'm like, wow. She like, yo, sometimes you go into the event ain't to get the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have foreplay. It might just planting seeds.
Yeah.
Right? So you meet somebody once, they see your face. Meet somebody else, again, you see your face. And then the third, fourth time, then he might like, yo, I'll do your podcast. But again, I didn't know that before I had that conversation with Jade. And that's well into my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, a lot of times, we don't have structure. And because we don't have structure, we don't even know our why. Right? So now that I know, it's like, yo, you know what? I'm not going here just to get interviews. I'm not going here just to connect with artists. A part of it, me going there, is just so people can see my face and that could plant a seed in somebody that might have seen it before. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but when you don't know that, you're not thinking about that. All you thinking about is, man, I'm going, niggas ain't get me interviews, man, fuck these niggas, I don't want to do it.
But that's also why you got to at least go experience it versus just being like, I'm not going. Even if your ultimate goal was to go there to whatever event for interviews, and then you go there and you don't get interviews, but then you see, oh shit, this person that I be trying to connect with here. Your goal was to go get an interview from this big name artist, but this happened. You missed that whole opportunity by just not going. And that's my advice to everybody.
No, for sure.
Anybody in the world. If you want to be successful, I think, what's the E.T. Thomas. If you want to be successful, you got to be successful as you want to breathe, bro. You feel me? Like, and then going back to us pledging, like I was taught a verse, Hebrews 11:1.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Faith.
Faith. bro, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Seen. Bro, you cannot see the air. Right now, we can't see air, but we're fucking breathing.
Mm-hmm.
We breathe the oxygen. The doctors tell us we breathe the oxygen, bro. The faith that every day you're going to wake up and you breathe is there. You have to have that same faith in your career. The faith that you're going to go here to achieve something that may not happen, but it may happen. But you strip yourself of that faith by not even just going.
No, you're right. 100% right. I think, but also we got to understand, like, certain things is for certain people. Like, for example, the other day I was trying to get you to try oxtail. It pissed me off that you just wouldn't try it. But I had to understand, like, bro, if he don't want to try it, bro, you can't force that man to try it. Yeah. Like, that's not for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way with life, though.
Yeah, don't crucify me. I'm not an oxtail guy.
No, I mean, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to be okay with, like, bro, that's him. That's how he conduct his diet, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I think so many of us get so immersed or, like, focused on other people and their goals. Like, bro, like, we should also not crucify niggas that just don't want to go. Like, if I say I don't want to go to these events, like, niggas shouldn't crucify me because I don't want to go. It's like, bro, I want to get it the way I want to get it, and that should be okay.
I don't think that me personally, from our conversation, I wasn't crucifying you for not just wanting to go. I think the purposes that you were given of not wanting to go was just, to me, it was like a wall that you were putting up. And I'm just like, yo, let that shit down real quick. No diddy.
Yeah.
Let your wall down. You feel me? Like, because I know what your end goal is.
Mm-hmm.
Me eating oxtail, there's no end goal other than either I like it or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the end goal of it. For you, your end goal is the next level of your career.
Mm-hmm.
And when we had our conversation, and I'm like, bro, what if going there is the next step to your career? You don't know who you can meet there. And to be honest, just to be personal with with the people that's going to tune in, bro, you text me and said, I done connected with so many people back here.
Yeah, so many people.
And I said, I'm happy this nigga came.
Mm-hmm.
Because we sat here and we had this conversation off camera, and you were giving me all these reasons of why you didn't want to go. And then you went and you connected with. I don't know who you connected with, to be honest with you, but you connected with people.
I connected with mad people.
So when I hear what you're saying about, like, everything ain't for everybody. And if there was a legit reason for you not going, or for a person not being able to want to go to these events, that are held by all means, you're 100% right. But the reasons that we were talking about, so me being a friend, and then me knowing where you want to go after having a conversation, I ain't hearing that shit. So I'm gonna push you.
I still feel, I don't know, I'm 70-30, 60-40, 65-35. I'm gonna say 65-35. Because yeah, like, I don't know. Again, the way it happened, I wish it didn't have to happen like that, but still, it just, if that didn't happen, right? If it went, let's say just if, I know, but if was a fifth, we all be drunk. We not, but whatever. I'm saying, hypothetically, if it didn't go that way, I wouldn't have enjoyed my time at all, bro. I was sitting in the spot, just sitting there like a fuck, because I didn't know nobody. Not I didn't know nobody, but it's just like, bro, I'm chilling, like, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I end up meeting somebody.
I say, but
yeah, I end up meeting somebody, and yeah, that shit made it well worth it.
Hebrews 11:1. Faith for the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But I couldn't see that. No, facts. I couldn't tell you that.
No, you're right. So what I'm saying, no, you're right. Me personally, so just like you personally with the food thing, me personally, I don't want to have to depend on somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. And that might be ego thing, pride thing, but that's who I am.
Yeah.
So no, I don't even want that faith. Like, I don't want me have the faith of a mustard seed that I'm going to an event and I'm gonna meet somebody who gonna be able to give me a finesse me a band. Nah.
Not finesse.
Or give me a band. I don't want that. No.
If you're going in a space that you're operating in, that people know who you are, it's not really a finesse at that point. It's just really just you just getting what you deserved. But I'm not gonna let. I don't want to go too deep in this because I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Just a little bit. You was gonna say, or just give you this shit before.
Yeah.
But you know how I know.
I ain't know nothing about this shit. You talking about that?
And then that's on you though.
Yeah, facts.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't want that portion of the conversation. That would be my response to everything you're gonna say.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. But or bro, I don't even want that, bro. I don't want to have to know. I'm gonna be real. Like, when we say the goal again, I don't want this to sound arrogant. It might, but I know exactly where I want to go.
Yeah.
And I do what I need to do, or I'm willing to do what I got to do to get to that place, right? So I'm only speaking of future Jay, right? I don't want, because it's gonna sound arrogant. I don't want that. That's not my overall goal. My overall goal is for them to call me and be like, yo, you get what I'm saying? So because I'm focused on that, no, I'm not trying to pop up and photo op and everybody and say I'm at this event, man. Fuck that event until y'all need it. Bro, I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna focus on what I got going on until y'all focus on me. That's how I look at it. So and you can't be mad at that.
What about the 100 people that they focus on?
Bro, I'm gonna be one of the, that's what bro, I don't think people, and that's why a lot of times my ideology is like people don't understand it, but I look at people like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yo, clearly I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, yeah, they focus on 100. One day I might be a part of the 100. That's what I'm saying. So like,
but where you going doesn't stop you from being part of the 100.
It doesn't, but I don't need to.
Say tomorrow you got an interview with Barack Obama offer you just going to One Music Fest.
No, bro, I'm not.
But I'm saying that you could have though.
I'm not disregarding that, bro. It's just like, for example, I don't know if you. It's just different stroke for different folks. Like some people. When they get focused,
You're stubborn, bro.
No, listen, bro. I'm not. I mean, I might be, bro. What I'm saying is, some people get focused, they delete Instagram off their phone, right? Mm-hmm. I don't need to do that. Like, if I get focused, I don't need to even look at Instagram. But that's not everybody, right?
Yeah.
And you can have Instagram and still be focused, right? I'm just saying some people, right? I'm saying, like, for me, I don't need to be focused on none of that. I don't give a fuck. I'm focused on what I'm focused on, get my interviews, and then once I build my platform to be big enough, they will eventually call me.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying I couldn't go, though.
But I'm going to say you're not focused on getting your interviews.
Because that's something that you think that...
Is there anybody on the One Music Fest that you would have wanted to interview?
Yeah.
Now, you ain't got to say a name.
Yeah, like, it's a couple.
But in retrospect, in the same breath, you'll say, I didn't know about them even being in town.
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't...
Right or wrong.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me that. And I'm not going to say this for everything, but I'm just saying this specific thing. When I hear you say, well, I want my interviews how I want them, how, if, say, for example, 123 was an artist that was on the lineup and you wanted to interview 123, but you was not so focused on the fucking, I can't say the festival, that 123 was here and you ain't even get an opportunity to DM 123 or DM 123's manager or go to One Music Fest and go link up with 123's manager. And they be like, oh yeah, we definitely seen you. We leave on Monday. Let's try to slide through on Sunday. But you'll say, you know what I mean? You want the interview. That's why I feel like we're both like understanding of what each other's saying. To me, I can't leave any opportunity on the table.
I feel you. I guess my only thing is like you're not wrong. I'm just saying, if that's the case, like I don't understand why people challenge my thoughts so much. I be frustrated because it's like, yo, if I can be like, you know what, bro, this man don't want to eat oxtail, that's fine.
You wasn't like that though.
I wasn't, but I stopped eventually though.
No,
right? So I didn't stop.
No,
I didn't throw the oxtail away.
No. We literally had to. We literally stood there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm saying after all, I stopped.
But that's 20 minutes of me just telling you it could have been.
It's like 20 minutes. It ain't take an hour. I'm just saying. I eventually thought.
But you see how you moving it though. The fact of.
So did I or did I not eventually say fuck it?
Bro, but
I'm asking the question.
How long did it take you? We had to leave. We had to stand there for 20 minutes. You had to curse me out leaving. You had to curse me out walking to the car. You had to eat the oxtail. You had to eat the oxtail and then throw the rest of the oxtail. So in that breath, you can't be like, I don't understand why people challenge my mind, but when you ain't with the oxtail, I let you have. No, you didn't. In actuality, you actually took to the stream and made it even worse for the people, and it made me feel bad, honestly, for the people who was behind the counter that was trying to offer me the oxtail, and I'm just like, bro, I just don't eat oxtail.
Cool, but okay, cool. All right, so let's look at it another way. You would have liked me to just left it alone, right?
What?
The
oxtail?
You would just left it.
Yeah, because and again, back to what I said earlier, the end goal about the oxtail is either I'm going to like it or I'm not. It has nothing to do with success about my life.
What I'm asking you, though, you would have liked me to leave it alone.
Yes, I would have liked to leave it alone.
Right, so if you would have liked that,
yeah,
why not exude that energy in others? And I'm not saying you're only trying to help, right? And I might think I was trying to help. I was trying to give you an experience that you never had before because I loved it. I enjoyed it. That's me just caring, being passionate. The same way you're being passionate, you're caring about my career, right? So again, all I'm saying is sometimes I'll just be like, because sometimes I do leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we got into a conversation backstage. You said something make you uncomfortable. You throwing me off the game. I shut up. I left. Yeah, I didn't like that, but I left.
If we roll this camera back 20 minutes, when you said you've been in the game for 10 years, some things that you learned that I don't know,
Yeah.
and that you maybe tell you about. This is one of those things that I feel like me knowing you and knowing and asking you, where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Who do you want to interview? Me giving you some of the tools that you just told me that I have that you may not have. And in a moment like that, I would have understood if you was like, yo, I don't want to be around all these people.
But that wasn't my reason.
But I'm saying, though, I would have respected that. And I'd be like, you know what? Maybe that's just not his style. He don't want to be around people. But to say, oh, they got to call me. They got to respect me.
But
But my thing is, fuck them. You worried about them. You worried about the overall umbrella of things, them. I'm telling you about the people who are going to be in the vicinity that you can tap into.
Right.
Fuck them. They could never call you for the rest of life. But you got backstage. You had a pass. You tapped in with whoever the fuck you tapped in that you text me about and said that you happy that you came here and you met so many people. That is the goal that I wanted you to reach, and you reached it. And I just want to leave it there.
No.
And I'm going to let you have the last, because I know what type of person you is. You want to have the last.
No,
one.
it's not even that. Like, because I'm past that. I already said it was dope.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what's so wrong, even if that, just because, like, you created a reason, right? That could have been your reason. Like, you said, if you would have said, if you ain't feel like being around so many people, that's an okay reason for you. But if my reason is just because I want niggas to hit me, that should be okay.
But you'll hit a nigga 100 times. No diddy. Oh my God.
No.
Ooh. But you'll reach out to
bro,
a
that
person
I'm just
100
saying,
times.
cool. All of that is still cool. I'm just saying, if I'm like, yo, I want to work towards my platform being so big that they hit me, bro, that shit should be okay. Just like it should be okay if you said you ain't want the shit and I should have just left it alone. Same thing.
I don't think it's okay because there's niggas with no homo with big platforms that don't get reached out to. They still got big platforms. So all right, you got this big ass platform and they still don't reach out to you. Then what?
Then it wasn't meant for me.
No. I respect it, right? I respect. Listen,
but I clearly went. So I'm just saying this is just
no.
If that's how I feel, that should be okay. Like that's it. That's all I'm saying.
I would you.